Yes, come on in, take a seat. My name is Lee and I'm the medical assistant that will be talking to you today, figuring out why you're here and putting all your information in the system. It does look like you're a new patient with us today, so welcome. We're very happy to see you. So here at the OBGYN ASMR clinic, we basically go over any reproductive health concerns, whether they pertain to your breast, pelvic area, routine pap smears, annual exams, that sort of thing. You are, well, given your age, I take it you've probably never been to an OBGYN before. Would that be pretty fair to say? Your mom made you come in. Understandable. I totally get that. It looks like she had scheduled your appointment for an annual exam. Does that sound about right? Okay. Now, are you having any concerns from down below at all? Maybe you've had like a weird discharge, okay? And is there any itch or odor? Just the color's a little different, okay? And how long has that been going on for? Okay, gotcha. Now, given your age, I am going to be asking you just a list of questions. Any medical conditions that we should be aware of at all? Okay. And so I take it at this time, then you're not taking any oral meds or birth control or anything like that? Okay. And have you ever had any surgeries? Okay. And do you smoke or drink at all? And do you by any chance know if anyone in your family has been diagnosed with breast, ovarian, or uterine cancer? Okay. And what about cervical or colon cancer? Okay. Have you ever been pregnant before? Okay. And when was the first day of your last menstrual period? Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of people use those apps now. A little bit of a personal question, but have you ever been sexually active before? Okay. Single, in a relationship? All right. So yeah, we will definitely take good care of you. Now, annual exams for teenagers can definitely vary depending on where you go and kind of what you're comfortable with. So for a fully comprehensive annual exam at the OBGYNs, we normally will do a breast exam, abdominal exam where they just press on your belly, and then you'll hear about pelvic exams. Now, pelvic exams are comprised of 3 different parts. One is just looking on the outside to make sure we don't see any suspicious moles or lesions. Then you've heard of internal exams with the speculum to make sure vaginally everything looks healthy, identify abnormal discharge or polyps. And then for people who are old enough, when they reach the age of 21, that's when we could also offer pap smears at annual exams, which are the cervical cancer screenings. And then to conclude, the manual exam with the glove is when we would feel for any enlargements or masses on either side. Now, in your situation, having never been sexually active, or honestly, even if you were, you wouldn't be due for a pap smear, so you wouldn't need cervical cancer screening. So what I like to do is just sort of see what you're comfortable with, whether it's just looking on the outside, whether it's also doing a pelvic exam on the inside, or if you aren't comfortable with either of those things. Do you have maybe like a preference? I know you've been having that abnormal discharge. One thing we could always do is maybe have you, swab yourself with just the Q-tip to screen for like BV and yeast. We could do it if you're comfortable with that and maybe not use a speculum, which is that device that opens up. So what do you think would make you most comfortable? What were you kind of hoping to get out of the visit? You're okay with a breast and abdominal exam, okay? You do not want a speculum. Most people your age don't prefer that either, so that's totally okay. My job is just to tell you that it's not as thorough, of course, because we're not able to see anything, but I can definitely tell Leanna, the PA, to just use a swab. And then, like I said, in other circumstances, if you aren't comfortable with us doing it, we could find a way to work around it. But you're okay if she just does the swab for you? Yes, as long as there's no speculum. I got you, I got you. All right, so let's get your vitals started here. I am just going to get your blood pressure. And then, do you know by chance if you received the Gardasil vaccine that protects you from HPV? You did, okay, awesome, that is great. All right, I am just gonna put some hand sanitizer on here, and we are just going to do a blood pressure check and a temperature check. Let me see, there it is. So if you wouldn't mind resting both feet flat on the ground. All right. And then I am just going to slip this through your arm. There you go. And I am just going to take a quick listen here. Okay, very good. Your blood pressure is normal. I am going to slide this out of your arm. There we go. Just going to package this away, and then we'll do the temperature check. All right. So blood pressure is normal. Right. And honestly, it's so good that you come to the OBGYNs when you're this young, because when you get older and, you know, more stuff may be going on, you'll have that person that you're already comfortable with. You know what I mean? Definitely. So, not something I'm opposed to at all. Alright, so we're going to put this cover on for you. This is just going to go underneath your tongue. And then we'll just wait a few seconds, really, while it loads. All right, very good. Temperature is normal. So, got your temp, we got your blood pressure. Do you know roughly how tall you are? And do you know how much you weigh by chance? Okay. Okay. Now, you've never been sexually active, so no need to do any infection screening or anything like that. Okay. Very good. So, your chart here is pretty much complete. I just kind of want to explain the process to you. So when Leanna, the PA, comes in, she'll be doing the breast exam first. So I just left some gloves here for her, and she's basically going to note for any suspicious lumps or skin changes, that sort of thing. Then we'll do the abdominal exam. What we are not going to be doing is the speculum exam. You declined this, correct? Right. So I will let Leanna, the PA, know that we will not be using a speculum. That won't be used at all. If anything, it sounds like we are just going to be doing the vaginitis swab, which is essentially the size of a Q-tip. And then, of course, if you change your mind with that, you would just let her know. Now let's talk about the last portion of the exam, which was the internal exam with her glove. Are you okay with her doing that, or definitely not? You would prefer not to, and that is totally okay. So what I am going to do here is I am going to list all the things that you did consent to, what you're not comfortable with, and then seriously, don't sweat it. You know, when you get closer to 2021 and maybe at that point you may or may not have been sexually active, we'll reintroduce. And let's say you haven't been sexually active before and you are 21, they do still recommend pap smears, but at the end of the day, you can never be forced into an exam. A lot of these exams take a lot of trust. And again, another good reason you came so young at, you know, given how young you are, is you build that relationship with your provider so that you trust that they will take care of you adequately. Because it's just such a private and sensitive area. So trust me, when I go get mine, you should see my face. Yeah. And then of course, at any point during the exam, just communicate with her and let her know if you maybe thought you were comfortable with something, but you changed your mind, because that is totally okay too. For sure. All right, actually, I'm gonna take this. So I will go give this to Leanna, the PA. If you wouldn't mind, I did leave you a drape on the counter there. You'll just be getting undressed, waist down, completely. You'll take that drape and wrap it over yourself. You can keep your top on, but you'll want to take off your bra, or you can just take everything off, and again, just use the drape to cover your chest as well. All of it makes sense? Awesome. Well, it was very nice meeting you, and she will be in to take care of you. You're so very welcome. Hello. It is very nice to meet you. My name is Leanna, and I'm the PA that will be taking care of you today. So it looks like today we have you on for an annual exam, and Lee, the medical assistant, was telling me we will not be doing a speculum exam at all today. We'll just do a vaginitis swab, it sounds like, to rule out abnormal discharge, and no manual exam. Does that sound about right? Awesome. Yes. Oh, it is absolutely your choice. Regardless of the clinic you go to, no one can force you to do absolutely anything, regardless of your age or regardless of anything. You just can never be forced. So always remember that you have the power to say no. Okay? Awesome. All right. So we are going to be getting started then with a breast exam. I'm going to be grabbing the gloves here. Are you nervous at all? A little bit. It's kind of weird. That's usually the response I get, so that's totally okay. I got you Sally the speculum to squeeze onto, so I'll keep that there for you. So we are going to be starting then with a breast exam first. All right, and you just let me know if you get too uncomfortable. But you haven't felt any new lumps or anything, right? Good. Don't see any skin changes, which is great. Do you mind lifting this arm here for me? Thank you. No swollen lymph nodes, so that's very good. Okay, I'm going to cover up this side, and I'm going to make my way to the other side. All right, and then I'm just going to lift this side a little bit here. And you haven't been noticing any nipple discharge, right? And if you wouldn't mind lifting this arm a little bit. Then no swollen lymph nodes on this side either. So that's very good. Okay, cover it there. I am just going to move this drape to the side to do the abdominal exam. No pain when I press here, right? Not seeing any skin changes, no suspicious moles or signs of hernias, so that's very good. Let's get you covered up there. So for this part of the examination, it's going to be a lot of communication. Just going to move this a little bit for you, and I'm just going to help reposition you. There you go. All right, let me move this closer. We're going to be using a light just to see things a little bit better on the outside, okay? Okay. If you wouldn't mind scooting a little bit more down. I know it almost feels like you're going to fall off, but I promise you're not. Okay, very good. So I am just going to start by doing an outside or exam on the outside only. So you'll feel both gloves here. Not seeing any suspicious moles or lesions. Do you feel itchy on the outside at all? No? Okay. Okay, and we are not going to use this. Nope. Okay. We are going to go in with the swab only, and you're still comfortable with the swab, right? Okay. Excellent. So just so you can see it, this is about the size of a Q-tip, okay? And of course, you let me know if you get too uncomfortable. For sure. All right. All right. We are all done there. Let me grab the tube here. Okay. All right, very good. We are all done there. And so we did not want a manual exam today, so I am just going to cover you up there, and you are all done with your annual exam today. Trust me, it was not a problem at all. How are you feeling? Do you feel okay? Feeling lightheaded or anything? You feel good? Okay. So I am going to send your swab out to the lab. If it does come back showing BV or yeast, of course I will give you a call and we'll get some medication sent to a pharmacy for you. Do we have a pharmacy on file? Not really sure? Okay. Let me just write down the one that you prefer just so I make sure that we has it in the system. What pharmacy would you prefer that I go to? Alright, I will make sure that if you need any meds, that they will go there for your primary. But do you have absolutely any questions, any concerns, anything else I can help you with today? You think you're good? Alright, well, it was very nice meeting you. Of course, you come in whenever you feel like it. If you want to come in for these yearly breast exams, that's always good. And you won't necessarily need a pelvic. Of course, if you don't want one, it is all your choice. So with that being said, I'm going to give you some privacy. You can leave this drape right on the medical table here. We'll take care of it. You'll just get completely dressed, and then the girls will see you at checkout. It was not a problem at all. It was very nice meeting you. And if you have any questions or concerns, just give us a call. For sure. Have a good day.